Hi everyone, this is Sarah from Online Social Butterfly, and I just wanted to create a little video here about a tool that I use in my business, and I use it for my clients as well. And it's called Recurpost. So you can see on your screen, the top left, recurpost.com. Now this is a scheduling tool that you can use, and you can connect your Facebook, Google+, LinkedIn, Twitter and Instagram accounts. And with Instagram, just can I put a little caveat on that and say it's a push notification, which means that it won't go out in a scheduled way. You still have to do a little prompt on your phone to push it out. So it's not a seamless scheduling tool like something like Grum is, for example. So it is excellent, however. So Recurpost has not been around for a very long time. It actually when it launched, the only other product that allowed you to do recycling of content was a product called Meet Edgar, which I personally used and loved, but if I'm honest, is quite expensive. So Recurpost, the benefits of using this over other products such as Hootsuite are that you can recycle your content, which means that you can use content over and again, obviously not like the same post every single day, but maybe over a 3-month cycle you can keep using the same content, which has benefits because if you spend a lot of time and effort coming up with great posts, you don't want to have to keep doing that all the time. So I wanted to just step you through how to set up your account and get it started. So I've had one of my lovely clients, Donna from Home to Home Realty, give me her permission to do it for her. So I'm going to set up her account for her now. So the first step in your Recurpost, once you've created an account, the step one is to connect your social media. So we're going to connect her profile and her page. So let me just jump on and do that now. So I'm actually logged into her Facebook account, so it said continuous Donna, so we're like, yes, let's do that, and we say okay to that. Okay, so that's perfect. So we've now linked her personal page, and I'm going to add that. So with the free version of Recurpost that we're using, we can only, I think there's a limit of 5 that you can connect for free, and there's a maximum amount of content of 100 posts that you can use for free. Once you get over that, you'll have to pay and get the paid version of Recurpost, which is fine if that suits your business. I'm now going to add her Facebook page, and when we go in, she's got a couple of Facebook pages, so I'm going to add Home to Home Realty. And I'm going to add Home to Home Realty in Melbourne, which is her 2 main business pages. So that's just done that. I'm just going to press close. So we can now see we've now got 3 accounts linked to her Recurpost account. So that's step 1. So it's like done and dusted. So the next step we're going to do is we're going to add some content. So content is all about posts, and in Recurpost we have a content library, which simply means that all of the posts go into specific categories. So we can add a new library. Now, I would recommend that you have names that are going to be obvious to you, like blogs. And this is, I know that Donna uses blogs regularly in her business, so that's a great category for her to have. Another category that you might want to add would be, go back to content library. We want to add another new library. Now I like to have a category called Curated Content, and this simply means if someone else on the internet has written an article that is fabulous, that is not your direct competitor, it's a great idea to share it. So that's what we call Curated Content. So I'm going to add some more libraries, and I might put a post up called Promotional Posts. So the name of the library is irrelevant, it just needs to make sense to you. So if we go to Donna's library now, she now has 3 separate categories of content: blogs, curated content and promotional posts. So what we want to do now is we want to add content to one of these categories. So we simply click on, let's do curated content. And curated content is simply content that other people have produced on the net that you can use and share. So we're going to simply add an update. And for this, I'm going to use an article that I've already got from realestate.com.au, which is a great source of, they do amazing blogs. So I'm just going to grab that article. I'm going to pop it in here like this. And I would recommend that you always write something with your curated content. So I'm going to say, check out, I can't type because everyone's listening to me, check out this great article on native edibles from your kitchen garden. So we obviously, one of the rules I would say is choose content that's relevant to your audience. Now Donna's obviously a real estate agent, and talking about real estate and gardens and homes is fantastic. So that's the little article all ready to go. It automatically does a preview and gives you all this, and you can customize this if you'd like to. Now, if you're happy with this, what you can do is simply save it to your library. So 1 second, I'm just going to move the screen down a little bit, and I'm going to hit Add to Library. And that will then save it to the library. And we can now see that the curated content library has got one active post in it. So you can, as I said, keep adding library categories and content until you get to about 100, and then you need to upgrade to a paid account if you so choose. So we now have libraries with content in them, and what we need to do is we now need to tell Recurpost how often we would like this content to go out on our page. So we need to set a schedule. And this is quite straightforward. It gives you here a little preview of what you might like to do. So we're going to select a library, we're going to select curated content, and we're going to say, put out my curated content weekly. And I want you to put it out on a Tuesday. And I'm going to select the time slot as 5:40 AM. Okay, and I'm going to select all of my social media accounts for it to go out on, and I'm going to add that as a time slot. So once a week on a Tuesday, it's going to pull all of the different content from there and post it out to all of my accounts. Now you can simply choose 2 accounts, so we might not want to put it out to her personal page. Now what I would say is that you need to make sure you've got at least 3 or 4 pieces of content in every library, otherwise the same post is going to keep popping up and annoy people. I tend to have 10 in each category so that it takes 10 weeks for someone to see my same post again. So I hope that makes sense to you, and I hope you find it really, really easy to use. I really love Recurpost, and I think you'll find it a fabulous tool in your business. So happy scheduling.